Breaking news. Osinbajo, Donald Duke meet in Aso Rock. Hello, my wonderful people. Yes, you just heard the name, Donald Duke. A very old name in politics. Yeah. Donald Duke was one time a governor, and guess what? Is the governor I always refer to. That when I'm not saying he's a saint, so please, in case you are from that state and maybe you feel or you have record that he stole while as a governor, that's not the area we are looking at today. What are we talking about in Donald Duke today? Donald Duke was a governor that had a focus. Donald Duke was one governor that when he came, if there is nothing, if he did not do anything, at least he made his state very clean. His state was so clean that people were going there for tourism. They had what we call carnivals, and it was a wonderful time at that time when he was the governor of that state. He's tried to contest for president, did not quite go well, and his meeting with Osinbajo, there is something cooking. You know, when you find a few men who have impacted the people, if for nothing, they said that time in his state, honestly speaking, you can investigate. You cannot see a piece of paper on the floor. And this man, when he talks about into politics, things that are going on today, when you hear his perspective, I'm not saying he's a saint again. You can see that this is somebody who may have something to offer, but has not been given the whole opportunity. How many governors among the 36 can you pick out something outstanding to them? Well, this governor, I mean, salaries are being paid. There is one like that, Edo State governor. Oh, this governor, his state is very neat. The judiciary system is on point. This governor, the education is on point. How many? So that's what we are talking about. Let's get all the details. Vice President Professor Yemi Osinbajo is meeting with the former Cross River State Governor, Donald Duke, Aso Rock Presidential Villa in Abuja. Donald Duke arrived at the State House at about 4:30 p.m., headed straight to the office of the Vice President, although the agenda of the meeting was not made public. Sources at the Vice President office said it was a private section. Donald Duke governed Cross River from 1999 to 2007 and was famously known for his tourism initiatives. That was what was generated, apart from, Cross River was an oil producing state. That was generating money. I mean, hotels in Cross River were fully booked. People who were selling, let's even come down, let's not to speaking too much English. Mama puts, then they sell food. Because when you come around, you won't walk around Cross River State. You won't see how beautiful the state is. You know, they have a rich culture. They are dancing, they are dressing. The colors is flamboyant, is beautiful. The combination, the way the women put the combs on their hair. It's just something unique to that culture. So he was out to display it. People will come, they will pay. When you come to that state, you will stay in hotel. Abi, you go stay in hotel. People stayed in hospital, they will call it hospitality business, was flourishing because men, they would have to do what? Employ more staffs. This is how, even if it's one thing you're doing right, get it right. If it's one thing, you can see the reference from 1999. There were other people that ruled during that time. For instance, Delta State Governor is known as a thief. James Ibori, even up till a few weeks ago, his matter is still being debated. The money he stole out of Delta State and took to London was just given to the Attorney General of the Federation for Nigeria, which he refused to return back to Delta State. And if you go to Delta State, I'm sorry to say, to mention but a few, like the Englishman will tell you. So this man was known for one thing. At that same time, there are other governors that ruled, but I don't want to go into all the details, those that stole, those that did one thing or the other. But one thing you can associate from your spirit, soul, and body put together. Say this one man do, not tourism. And what's, like I was saying, it brings about employment. Even if you are the hotel owner, if you were able to bring about, the hotel can adequately employ 13 people. When you have an influx of people coming in all year round, you will employ 26 because the place needs to be cleaned, the rooms need to be cleaned. You need to do your turnover. What is that turning out into? More job creation. That is one hotel. Calculate it with others. People who have money will have more. We have more initiative to say, let me invest in this aspect. What about those who are engaged in commercial transportation? There will be passengers to. So it brings about. It's an all-round development. When any government come into place with a focus, you know that the sky is not the limit, it's the starting point. And so if all these governors, especially the northern ones, to the southern ones, to the eastern ones, to the western ones, wherever you are from, have a perspective, not fueling and enhancing Boko Haram and giving them money to come and kill people. You see, if you have something upstairs, it will show. There's no silver bullet to read. If you are coming from a perspective to really govern, not to be wearing a agbada or whatever they call it, or be dressing in your native dialect or language and let you are a zero hero. Nothing. Rather, you leave your country, go for your own medical checkup, leave the rest to die. And see, the bloods are in your hands, just to put it out there. You don't need to give the order. You don't need to be there. But that you have opportunity to change the narrative and you did nothing about it, you are an accomplice to that crime. Go check law. That's what they talk about. You hear, say somebody they plan to go do something to somebody that now lead to loss of life. And they can't get knowledge, say you know about the thing, but you keep quiet. It's called an accomplice. You can say, no, I did not do anything. No, I did not. They say, but you knew. Yes. What did you do about it? You know that the safety of your neighbor is in your hand and you did nothing about it. You are a wicked person. So you can see all this government, they call air fire. Most of them, they're already going there already by their actions and what they are doing. By the decisions they are making today, it's called air fire. Because every one of them if you sow corn, you know, go reach the same tomato you won't get now. How? Not be corn you plant. Not be corn you plant. So how you won't get the thing a tomato you won't pack them out. So every one of them, where they go carry their picking, go abroad, go school. When other people picking here, they go flock, they go tire. They find school fees. God, they wait for you. God, they wait for you. Now time it go take or you go pay for everything what you they do. So this man can go and see Osinbajo and you can see he has established the Tanapa and has made Obudu Cattle Ranch more popular. This was the man who made it. In 2019, he was the presidential aspirant under the platform of Social Democratic Party, SDP, but they did not quite win. We all know what happened in all win. Now, so Nigeria BO. Leave us a comment. Let's hear your comments. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.